Hey everybody, it's Carla Wagner once again. You're sick of me by now. This budget, the budget poster that I talked about in the previous segment, well, I'm going to talk about this general fund, general purpose, this blue shaded area right here. So I'm going to put this down a minute because what we're looking to do, we can eliminate property tax because with property tax, we are losing our homes, our farms, and our businesses when we can't pay our property tax bill. You saw how small the school aid budget, the amount that we spend, that we pay to the schools, very small bucket right here. But we're going to talk about this bucket here, which is the general fund, general purpose. And this is what we're really trying to defund. We want to take money out of this bucket and make it flow down to the townships and the counties via constitutional general revenue sharing. Constitutional general revenue sharing. We're going to take some money out of here, and I'll tell you why in just 1 second. You look at CapCon. CapCon is like a Michigan watchdog, and it's called CapCon, Capital Conversation or Capital something. But this is what our taxpayer dollars are going for out of that general fund, right? Here's a Kalamazoo church, which is seeking $7 million in private and public funds. Here's Michigan lawmakers gave Ann Arbor $1 million of our taxpayer money for a splash pad. So in Ann Arbor, I live on the west side of the state. I probably won't make much use of that. We gave a $20 million grant to Greektown, okay? These are with our tax dollars, folks. These are our tax dollars, hard at work, pork barrel spending. Escanaba, some of you will hear me talk about Escanaba. That is a company, it's a paper mill owned by the Swedish government. We gave them $200 million and we did not require them to add any new jobs to Escanaba. But get this, they were also told they will never pay $1 worth of property tax to the state of Michigan. How do you like that one? Here's one, Traverse City. Traverse City has 2 curling facilities, if you know what curling is. Traverse City has 2 curling facilities, but the Michigan taxpayers, that's you and me, we're going to pay $2 million more for them to build a 3rd curling facility. Got that? Like that? Here's a horse nonprofit gallops away with $1 million from the taxpayers. Again, this is in Detroit, folks. Is this gonna help us here in West Michigan? Is it gonna help the people in the UP? Is it gonna help the people in Southeast or Southwest Michigan? Where this is where our money is going. Who's making these decisions? These are not good decisions on where our money is going, especially when we are losing our homes because we're paying this money, right? We gave $5 million for a collection of Jim Crow memorabilia. We abolished slavery. We worked hard at that. We had a civil war over it, and yet we're paying $5 million in taxpayers' money for memorabilia. But yet, you know what? Then they tore down the statues and they tore down a lot of other things that were part of history. So I'm not real sure how that all works. Here's where we're going to give a grant for $500,000 for electric boat charging stations. I never thought electric and water mixed very well, but I guess some people think differently. So there's where $500,000 of your taxpayers' money go. And here's a better one yet, a hip hop academy. A hip hop academy got $500,000 of your dollars. Are you happy about that? This is what we want to defund. We need to tell our officials at the local level in Lansing, cut the crap, cut the pork barrel spending. People are losing their homes over this garbage. Somebody might think it's a good idea, but I think if we really had enough of a voice, the taxpayers, the property taxpayers, not just, there's people that own property that don't pay taxes, and then there's people that are paying taxes. The property taxpayers won't think that those are good, that's not a good way to spend our money, especially in this economy. And especially when people are losing their homes, their farms, and their businesses to pork barrel spending like that, which we have no control over. The only control we have is who we elect. And the other control is if we want the government to spend less money, we have to send the government less money to spend. So I want you to think about that. I want you to think about those millages that are on your property taxes. I want you to think about the next group of officials that you elect to send to Lansing to speak for us, and hopefully they'll think more about keeping us as happy constituents than they are worried about keeping their job in Lansing. We'll talk soon. Thank you very much.